Gordon, I have a question for you. If we go to the new space, the new venue, especially with a new gong, what can we do to the gong and the space? And before that, please subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell, press the all notification, and give us a thumb up. That we'll have many more videos for you. Yes.
Well, back in my days as a professional drummer in a rock band or a jazz group, we used to call the time prior to the actual concert or the event we were playing at a sound check.
Oh yeah, sound check.
I don't really hear this in gong playing circles or sound therapy circles, but it's still essentially the same kind of testing that we do of the space. What's the acoustical properties of the space? It's not always ideal because you're generally doing it when you haven't got anybody in the space. You haven't got an audience sitting in chairs or lying down or whatever.
Yeah.
And of course, human bodies absorb sound very well.
Yeah.
The equivalent to sort of big stuffed sofas or something, or big curtains. They really the sound doesn't reflect off bodies in the same way it does of hard floors or shiny windows or shiny and so on. So we check the acoustic, and then we're checking the sound of the and we can check the acoustic without any instruments at all. Much to often people's alarm, when I first go into a strange space, I often clap my hands.
Oh, that's very shocking.
And sometimes people go, oh, because you can judge a reflection very easily that way, or sing a note, or a little phrase. But once you get the instruments out, in the old days we used to put them through microphones, and it was a much more elaborate testing sound systems and so on. But with a gong, you put your gong up and you sound it for a while just to get a sense of how it's reacting and responding to the space. And the other part of your question was
if you get a new gong. Yeah.
I mean, it's even more
not
important.
Really new, just play maybe a couple of weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it's even more really important to get a sense of how it's sounding and you getting used to how it sounds. New gongs, I think I've said this in other videos before, can be a little bit, I use the word brittle. Very bright sounding, and this can be something that you want to kind of be aware of when you're in a new venue particularly. Yes.
Yes, so I think we've got a video here, but can you introduce us, explain to us why you play the gong in that space?
Oh yeah, this is a really interesting kind of example of that, quite unusual from my point of view. This is quite a big venue, so you'll see in the video, that I wasn't really used to playing. I think I played in there once before.
Different gongs.
With a capacity of up to 100. And I was playing the two gongs you'll see in the video up on the stage. One is my gong, the big 42-inch Cosmo gong, which obviously I'm very used to playing, but I hadn't played it in that venue before. And then the other one is a Dark Water, an interesting new design gong, fairly new design Gongland gong, which was a student of mine who was playing with us at this particular event. And we put the two gongs together. I'd never played this gong before. I think at that point I'd never played a Dark Water gong. No. So it was entirely new to me. And so in the video you'll see I'm kind of doing several things at once. One, testing the sound in the space.
One,
two,
trying
out this new gong, trying out this dark water gong and seeing how it sounds. It felt as though it was a bit brittle and bright. And three, seeing how the two gongs sounded together. This is obviously, we're playing two gongs together. It's really important to get a sense of how they're sounding together. So there's three in this short clip. You'll see that's what I'm doing basically.
You know, because you have a very good ear, so when you play your gong, you can hear the difference with the gong and the space, the resonance in the space. But what happened to the new gong player? If they just have a new gong and then went to a yoga studio, they don't know. They just...
Okay, yeah, that's a very good question actually. And it is difficult and it does take practice. And, you know, as I say, you know, I've been doing this for not just the 15, 16 years I've been playing the gong, but my whole adult life really, as a musician. For a new player, I think my advice would be, and it has always been, get to know your gong first. Play it in. I think we've done another video on playing in a gong. It's a bit, it's a bit like, I'm sure we've done another video where I liken it to running in a car. When you've got a brand new car, you don't immediately jump in it and drive it at 100 miles an hour. You drive it slowly. You do accelerate with it. You're not pootering around at 10 miles an hour all the time, but it is actually a similar thing with a gong. You don't want to play it so gently. You're not really giving it any chance to kind of get over the brittleness of the sound, you know, to get through that. Gongs that go through this quite
so they practice gong at home for a certain period, and they can bring, because they kind of used to the sound of the gong, and also the gong is more not so brush.
You're running in the gong, and you're kind of running in your ears relating to the gong. You're kind of getting used to the sound of the gong, so that when you put it in a space that you're not used to, you've got a sense of the difference is that you're hearing is the space more than the gong. Exactly.
That's a very good advice. So enjoy this video, and we see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye for now.